I want to talk about the disease concept of a person on drugs. Some people, they're not even aware that it is a disease. And let's further expand on that point, Ian.
Well, the idea of a disease is that it's in contrast again to the idea that it's a result of a moral weakness or a moral failing or a character flaw, which is what the belief was for many years and still is for many people. Just get it together. Willpower is the answer. Well, willpower is not the answer because it is a disease of the brain. And it's a disease of the brain which is chronic and it's progressive. Okay? It's chronic, meaning that there's no ultimate cure for it. Okay? In treatment, one of the goals has always been abstinence, meaning don't use it at all, and sobriety, live a sober life. In other words, once you stop, learn how to live a life, because it's not just about the use and the physical addiction, it's about how you organize your life around accessing the drug, getting the painkillers, getting the heroin, getting the alcohol, cocaine, whatever it might be. You're organizing your life. You're treating people in a certain way as someone who's under the influence. That's different than if you were living a sober lifestyle. Certainly in the drugs that I referred to earlier, the painkillers and the opioids and heroin, the craving is so great, so powerful, that someone who is under the influence of these drugs will do almost anything. They'll steal from their parents, they'll steal from their grandparents, they'll sell their bodies, they'll break into houses, they'll take whatever they have in their house and go to a pawn shop. They'll do anything. Now that's the extreme of it. So the disease is part of it is the physical addiction, and part of it is everything that revolves around it. And it's chronic and it's progressive. So it progresses from something that you might not see dramatic symptoms of right away, although with drugs, painkillers and heroin, the progression is rather fast. For alcoholism, it could take a lifetime. For women who are alcoholics, historically have been better at hiding their alcoholism than men were. Not so much maybe these days, but it wasn't so ladylike, so to speak, to drink and to get drunk, so it was done in more of a hidden way. So that means the effects of it were something that were kind of settling in over a long period of time. The longer the period of time, the harder it is to then be able to turn that around. But it's a physiological issue, it's a brain disease, it's chronic, and it's progressive. So, and the chronic part of it, I should add, is it's even in the best of treatments that you get, there's always an understanding that it's subject to relapse. So relapse is not in treatment a failure. Relapse prevention is a part of treatment, so that if that should happen, then there are steps that can be taken in order to get back on the path that you had made good progress with. So that's the chronic part of it.